पंछी रे, तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई, तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई। बाहर से तू खामोश रहे दो, बाहर से तू खामोश रहे दो, भीतर भीतर रोए रे, हे भीतर भीतर रोए, तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई। कह न सके तू अपनी कहानी, तेरी भी पंछी क्या जिंदगानी रे। कह न सके तू अपनी कहानी, तेरी भी पंछी क्या जिंदगानी रे।
Final rites of Steve Mungalsingh, better known as Smiley. For each and every one of you who have gathered here, you have known him in your own special way, and as his nickname is his name, Smiley, as you could watch, he has his smile on his face at this time. He has touched the life of many, many individuals. Okay. Let's worship the hand. And we close our eyes, we bow our heads in reverence, and we ask Bhagwan to bless the soul of Steve Mungalsingh. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kansachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Everybody, Om Namo Vasudevaya. Om Vishnur Vishnur Vishnu Srimad Bhagavato Mahapurushasya Vishnuragya Pravartamanasya Dvitiye Pararde Sri Shvetavaraha Kalpe Vaivasmanvantare Ashtavinchatishtame Kaliyuge Kalipratam Charane Trunadadashya Resheha. Take the address here. Om Surya Uttarayaneha Magman Se Krishna Paksheha Naumi Tato Vishaka Nakshatre Ganda Yogeha Taitil Karaneha Tularashi Stiteha Chandre Makararashi Site Suryeha Anteshti Karmaha Sankalpam Aham Karishe Namaha Shantakaram Bhujagashayanam Padmanabham Suresham Vishwadharam Gagana Sadrisham Megavaranam Shubhangam Lakshmi Kantam Kamalanayanam Yogi Vardhyanagamyam Vande Vishnu Bhavabhayharanam Sarvaloke Kanatanam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Ram Naam Satya hai. Ram Naam Satya hai. Ram Naam Satya hai. Apana asan lijiye. Let us all take our seats comfortably. We start our ceremony at this time. Om Amugotrasya Amukpretasya Mriti Stane Shavanimit Sri Jalam Maya Diyate Tavu Pratishtatam. Om Amugotrasya Mukpretasya Pretatva Nivaranartam Mriti Stane Shavanimit चंदनम मया दीयते तवो प्रतिष्ठताम्। And all you make a wrong, walking around, right? Right. Easy, easy. And while you're walking around here, yeah, continue. Om amugotrasya mukpretasya mritistane shavanimit. Om Sri Gandham Maya Diyate Tavu Pratishatam. Pull up. Position again. We offer it tulsi dal. Tulsi leaf upon his lips. Om amugotrasya mukpretasya tulsi patram maya diyate tavu pratishtatam. The body that the Lord has given us is one of the blessed gifts. This is why we adorn the body. Om amugotrasya mukpretasya mritistane shavanimit. Malyam maya diyate tavo pratishtatam. Om amugotrasya mukpretasya pretatvanya nivaranartam sadgati prapritam akshay swargamuttam lok praprikamaha. पिंजरे के पंछी रे तेरा दर्द न जाने को, तेरा दर्द न जाने को। बाहर से तू खामोश रहे, भीतर भीतर रो रे, भीतर भीतर रो, तेरा दर्द न जाने को, तेरा दर्द न जाने को। कह न सके तो अपनी कहानी, तेरे भी पंछी क्या जिंदगानी। विधि न तेरी कथा लिखी, आंसू में कलम डुबो, तेरा दर्द न जाने को, तेरा दर्द न जाने को। पिंजरे के पंछी रे चुपके रोने वाले रखना छिपा के दिल के चाले रे ये पत्थर का देश पगले कोई न तेरा हो तेरा दर्द न जाने को तेरा दर्द न जाने को पिंजरे के पंछी रे Now, a Pinda is offered. The Pinda is offered for Dharti Mata, or the mother that presides over the earth, and the Pinda is offered to all the devatas that he worships. To have closure, this is closure. The soul is watching and seeing everything. Nainan Chandanti Shasrani. We are the soul, the Atma, we are not this body. Let us all close our eyes, bow our heads. I have known Smiley a very, very, very long time, and as I said before, he always had a smile. Steve Mungalsingh, as his rightful name is, always. There's never a time that I saw him unpleasant. He was always pleasant, always having a good thought, doing a good deed. And sometimes the question arises, why it is, oh dear Lord, why? Why it is that the good ones have to depart so early? Well, then the question to that, as I always say, is probably he's needed somewhere else in the heavenly regions. He had lived that life. His Dullahin is right here today, together with his family. Let us all pray and we ask Bhagwan, let us release that soul. May he have no attachment. May he go back to Bhagwan Sri Krishna. Mamai vancho jiva loke jiva bhutaha sanatana. Sanatan means everlasting. The soul is everlasting. We are everlasting. What makes it very joyous, what makes it very sorrowful is the attachment. And so we ask Bhagwan, humbly today, may there be no suffering in the hereafter for the soul. May the soul, the Atma of Steve Mungalsingh, Smiley, may Bhagwan, you bestow upon him all solace, all peace in the hereafter. Hari Om. Namami Narayana Parapankajam Karomi Narayana Pujanam Sara Varami Narayana Namaramalam Smarami Narayana Tattvam Abhyayam. Everybody, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। राम नाम सत्य है. Put all the flowers. I invite the immediate family at this time to come. The mother, the wife, Dharam Patni of Smiley, Steve, Mungalsingh, to come and offer a mala and offer arati. All right, offer flowers. मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम, ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम। लोचन मन में जगह न हो तो, लोचन मन में जगह न हो तो, put the flowers first. युगल चरण में ले लो राम, ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम। जीवन दे के जाल बिछाया, रच के माया नाच नचाया। चिंता मेरी तभी मिटेगी, चिंता मेरी तभी मिटेगी, जब चिंतन में ले लो राम, ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम। तुमरे लाखों पापी तारे, मेरे बारे बाजे हारे। मेरे पास न पुण्य की पूंजी, मेरे पास न पुण्य की पूंजी, पर पूजन में ले लो राम, ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम। राम है राम, राम है राम, घर घर अत को, धर धर बत को, कहाँ कहाँ अपना शरपत को। इस जीवन में मिलो न तुमको राम, हे राम, इस जीवन में मिलो न तुमको, मुझे मरण में ले लो राम, ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम। ओ डियर लॉर्ड, तुम मुझे मरण, when my time come, O dear Lord, protect me under your shelter. मुझे मरण में ले लो राम। We all have to go one day. No one will stay here forever. We know that concept. We have all heard that from time to time. But the truth and the fact is that no one alive feels that that day will come. But it will come. But for the Father, in the form of Steve Mungalsingh Smiley, he had lived a fulfilling life. And the most important thing about this is to do everything that you have to do in your capacity to help others. And if I can describe him, he was like Hanumanji, always helping others, always trying his best. And so we ask Bhagwan to continue to bless his soul. You have anybody to say anything? Let me have his no problem. Yeah. No problem. So at this time, anyone who would like to come and pay their respects can come, offer a flower and go back to your seat. In a few moments, we shall be leaving to go in the Carney Banks because of the restricted time that we have. We are not allowed to congregate for too long. Om Krishna Krishna Kripalotvam Agatarnam Gatarbhava Sansarnavamagnanam Prasira Purushottamam.
पिंजरे के पंछी रे तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई, तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई। बाहर से तू खामोश रहे दो, बाहर से तू खामोश रहे दो, भीतर भीतर रोए रे हे।
Thank you, Pundit, Sitaram, Pundit, Ms. Tara, Mrs. Smiley, two boys, members of the bereaved family, and to those people who cannot join us in person this morning, who are looking at the virtual live stream, a special good morning and Sitaram to you. I will just briefly share with you my first encounter with Smiley. Smiley wasn't a political person. He never got involved in politics. I met him when I became the candidate and I was going up for election. I was walking around meeting people. But even then, he didn't campaign with me. But because of his good nature, when I became MP and with the pandemic, and we were giving hampers and assisting families, Smiley knew everybody in El Dorado. And I was a councillor over the highway for many years, and I knew some people in El Dorado, but I didn't know as many people. And whenever someone reached out to me, we would verify their circumstances and that they are a genuine case, right? And anybody you call Smiley about, he could tell you if they're living there, their circumstances, their situation. If he didn't know them, he would go and find out, and he would tell you if it was a genuine case. And so he became part of our outreach, our social assistance in the community. And sometimes people would not be in a situation to come and collect their hamper. And several times over the months, Smiley would come with his bus, load up hampers to deliver to disabled people, elderly people, people who could not come out to even pick up their hampers. And so he became part of our St. Augustine UNC family. and everybody call him Uncle Smiley. Even the aunties who probably older than him call him Uncle Smiley too. But so many of our boys who go to Vishnu Boys and who we transported as well, the parents spoke with such high regard. Everybody has a story of an incident where he corrected a child, where he talked to a child who was going down the wrong path. And many of the young people in El Dorado respected him for that. He didn't have to do it. He didn't have to load up his bus on a weekend and carry the boys to the beach or the river. The kindness that he lived with is truly a blessing. And at this time when we are experiencing so much suffering in the world, so many people getting sick and dying, it is a blessing to pass from this life to the next without enduring that suffering. He was not sick. He did not spend time in hospital, hanging between life and death, where somebody have to clean him or feed him. So it is such a shock to all of us. But I want to especially say to his family, on behalf of our UNC St. Augustine family, we bring you condolences, and I will tell you that his light will live on with all of us. His disposition, his readiness. We really, I am so happy that I had the opportunity to meet him and to work with him. And his light was really an inspiration. And in his honor, I will ensure that that light continues to shine bright. So I bring you my condolences this morning, but I ask those members of our extended family, all of you, our extended family, for us to not let Uncle Smiley's light go out. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Amin, Ms. Khadija Amin, the Member of Parliament, I think, for St. Augustine. And her presence here means a lot to the family. Your presence, devotees, mean a lot. I see Smiley's wife here, Steve's wife. She knows me also, too, with the boys. And I do not know what to say. As a pundit, I do not know what to say to her. I haven't approached her as yet. It is very, very difficult to communicate in times like these. And especially, as Ms. Amin was saying, the type of individual that he was. We all have the different experiences with him, but my experience is I would always meet him at the Aripo River. And here it is, we would have lengthy discussions. And he lived his life like a yogi. He was detached, really. He had his family, and he had everyone around, but if you want me to describe how he lived his life, is he was doing everything, yes, but he was living a very detached life. And I think this is what we as individuals in this world have come here for, to live our life in such a way, knowing that one day we have to go back to our Creator. However you call your Creator, you have to go back one day, as I was saying. Vasan sijadanani yata vihaya navani grahanati naroparani. And so the soul moves on, it takes other bodies until it reaches Bhagavan Sri Krishna. In my last, I am very, very sure that he has reached his destination. As I was telling one of the boys when I came here, he always had a smile on his face. And then the individual said, well, you know, Baba, he still have a smile on his face. May the Lord bless him. Ram Nam Satya Hai. By no means his rites has been completed. For now, I know the time is very restricted, so we will conclude here and go to the Karani cremation banks. Let us all stand at this time. I ask the boys to come at this time. Everything is running on time, devotees, these days. If you do not reach to the cremation site on time, we can have problems. So let us all close our eyes, bow our heads, as we ask Bhagavan to accept these offerings. It's a very trying time for us, seeing him there. but knowing that the soul is eternal. Nainan chindanti shasrani, nainan dahati pavaka, na chainan klira yantyapo, na shoshati marutaha. Water cannot wet the soul, as we often hear. Wind cannot dry the soul. Neither fire cannot scorch the soul. The soul, the Atma. Where is him at this time? He is looking upon us. And so, by closure of this body, he will have peace in the hereafter. Let us all pray. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Everybody, let us sing. Let us chant for Steve Mungalsingh, better known as Smiley. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. One more time. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Anadhinidhano Deva Shankachakra Garadara Akshaya Pundarikaksha Pretamoksha Prarobhava Yam Brahma Varunindra Rudra Marutaha Stunvanti Divyaistavairavere Sangha Parakramopanishade Gayanti Yam Samaga Dhyanavasthatargatena manasa Pashyanti Yam Yogino Yasyantam Navido Surasuragana Devaya Tasmai Namaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Ram Naam Satya Hai. Ram Naam Satya Hai. Ram Naam Satya Hai. So what we can do is, everyone can come once more again, just look at the body and then make your exit. And we can do that. While we see the body, we make our exit and we go to the car park. Social distancing. We will offer Pinda here. Right? Come. Pundit done here. You go offer side there. We're going to put it to the ground. We have a Pinda to offer here, right? Come here. Waiting for Mariarty. Yeah.